Instead of new year, new me, can we do new year, slightly better but always improving version of me? Because I feel like that feels better. Hey friends, I'm Sarah, also known as Budget Girl, and I'm here with your January money guide. Every single month I've been doing this for almost a year, and we talk about all the things that you need to remember to budget for. Some super easy budgeting challenges that your future self will thank you for, what is on sale and in season, what not to buy this month, and so much more. So let's get into it. First up, don't forget to budget for things like new planners and calendars. If you're anything like me, who is kind of the quintessential student who loved kind of the new planner smell, new marker smell, new kind of planning stuff makes me feel like a more capable person. And even though I generally do about 90% of my calendar planning online now, I do buy a new little paper calendar every year just to keep track of birthdays and stuff like that. And I really enjoy picking that out. That's only a few bucks, but it's something that you should remember to budget for. Next, increased utility costs, because baby, it is cold outside. If you are anything like me here in Texas, this is when winter is starting, because we almost every year now, we've got these rolling blackouts. So doing some prep to make sure that you are ready for any power outages, the increased utility costs, and maybe even some food and water and stuff like that in case of emergency, all on my January to-do list. You're also going to have to remember to budget for taxes. The deadline to file might not be until April, but most smart money people start prepping for taxes now. Remember to budget for software, for any like professionals that might be doing it, any taxes you might owe, all good to get a head start on. Next, any fitness memberships or new hobbies that you might be planning to partake in to make yourself a better version of you. That money can't just come from nowhere. If you budget it, you're good to go. Next, consider annual car registration and bills that might come up around this time each year. Remember to budget for those or note when those are upcoming. And of course, don't forget to budget for next Christmas. If this past Christmas in December was really hard on you, do some thinking now, make some adjustments, and plan out for next year's Christmas spending, this year's Christmas spending. Now let's do some money challenges. I love the beginning of the year, so full of hope and readiness and potential financial. I love embarking upon new money challenges and goals in the new year. It just feels so hopeful. So first challenge is to automate your savings goals. If you have things that you are saving for this year, whether it's Christmas, a vacation, something, purchasing a house, having a child, any sort of big money move, we got to plan for them. So if you're planning to max out your Roth IRA, go ahead and set up those monthly deposits for however much you can contribute each month. I think it's $6,500 this year, $7,500 this year. I'll put it on screen. I need to double check this. If you need to save for Christmas, go ahead and set up that auto draft to savings so that you have that money there already ready, waiting for you next Thanksgiving or December. Planning for those money goals makes it easier to make them happen. And if you can automate yourself into it, all the better. By the way, if you didn't know, saving like up a small dedicated amount until you reach a savings goal of something is also called a sinking fund. And it's one of the best ways to kind of make yourself more financially fit and prepared. I have an entire article on how to use sinking funds to save your financial life on budgetgirl.com. I'll have it linked down below. It's excellent. And once again, it's something where you can automate and just kind of like you can check that to do or that goal off of your list practically in January if you set up the system to make it happen. Challenge number 2 is to review subscriptions and memberships. So the new year is a perfect time to kind of reassess what is working and what is not working. If the fitness membership that you bought this time last year is kind of gone to the wayside and you've found other ways to meet your fitness goals or you have other priorities in life now, that's fine, but don't keep paying for it. Memberships and subscriptions are often a really phantom leech to our budgets, and they can stand in the way of us being able to spend money based on our values. So if a membership comes up and you absolutely use it every single month, it's 100% worth it to you, re-up that membership subscription with no guilt whatsoever. Get your money's worth out of it. But that membership that comes up that you're like, oh crap, I forgot I had that, that's probably a sign that might need to go. Canceling just a few can actually ease up a lot of money that you can put towards things that will be more worth it to you and help you meet your money goals. Challenge number 3 is to consider postponing goal-based purchases. I know I just said that if you really want to start a new fitness membership again, budget for it. But also consider if you're just spending money versus actually getting yourself closer to the goals. Sometimes spending money can feel like we're investing in a future version of ourselves. So we want to lose some weight this year or complete a triathlon or something like that. The first step that we take is to buy all new running gear, new sneakers, invest in a gym membership, hire a trainer, and all of that feels like we accomplished something when really all we did was spend money. You actually have to go and work towards that goal. So if you can, consider taking the month of January and figuring out how to work towards that thing with the resources that you already have. If you're trying for a triathlon, you probably have run before. Your running shoes that you already have might be just fine. And if you can hold off and make marked progress this month, then you can set money into your February budget to invest to reward yourself. And if you can set up that sort of redeeming rewards based kind of progress tracking, you're much more likely to meet your goals. A reminder that buying things does not equal accomplishing goals. It's tough. I would like to think that purchasing X will just make me a completely new person. It just won't. And by the way, if it's fitness-based, fitness equipment goes on sale in February anyway. Since it's January and everyone's trying to self-improve, I actually have one more challenge this month. It's kind of a bonus life challenge, and that is to clean out your freezer. This will help. This will absolutely, in like a day or however long it takes you, make you feel like you've got it together a little bit more. So quick, cold, a little bit miserable, but you'll enjoy it, I promise. A freezer clean out and inventorying what's in there will help you get rid of old stuff that was not a good decision or purchase for whatever reason, or stuff that has expired, gone off, and you can go ahead and pledge to not keep purchasing that thing. A few years back, Jacob and I used to buy salmon all the time, but we never wanted salmon. So we just had all this freezer burnt salmon in the freezer. And eventually I was just like, you know what? Maybe we're not salmon people in this phase of our lives. So we quit wasting money on salmon. And you know what? I'm a better person for it. And at the very least, it doesn't clutter my freezer. I have a quick guide and printable inventory sheet on how to clean out your freezer and keep a inventory of it, however long that lasts, on my website, budgetgirl.com. Go check it out. Your future self will thank you. Next, let's go into what is on sale this month. Everything goes on sale eventually. Usually things are on cycles. And if you purchase things during an intentional time when they're at the cheapest price, you can save a lot of money. Please don't allow this list to encourage you to buy things you don't need. Just allow it to educate you so that you can plan better and save money. In January, here are some of the things that are going to be on a super low markdown if you need them. Christmas decor, winter clothing, gym memberships. Once again, consider linens, carpet and rugs, furniture, jewelry, calendars and planners, bikes, TVs, and pillows and blankets at home goods stores. There's going to be a lot of leftover goods from kind of the Christmas super spending holiday. Remember to only purchase things that you have an actual plan for to use. If you have a closet where you can stick gifts and you know your kid's still gonna be into Legos a year from now, you find Lego on super sale, absolutely grab that up, save it for their holiday or their birthday if you can afford it in this month's budget, and save yourself the future trouble. But don't just purchase to purchase. That's where people usually go wrong. And it's understandable, but it's something we have to learn. To that note, after a super high spending season, it can be really hard to slow down. I have an article on how to stop shopping, 6 questions that you should ask yourself to stop spending money on things that you don't need. It is a, I promise you, non-judgmental guide. It's over on budgetgirl.com and I will link it below. It's all about prioritizing what's important and allowing yourself to meet your money goals in the new year, because we can't spend on everything. Nobody has the budget for that, but we can spend on the things that we value most and achieve the things for ourselves that we want if we can learn to say no to the other things. Let's talk about what produce is in season this month. It can help you save money on your grocery budget and also help you eat like fresher stuff if you shop based on seasonality. So for fruits this month, in-season fruits this month include apples, clementines, dates, grapefruit, kiwi, lemons, limes, oranges, pears, persimmons, and pomegranates. Vegetables in season this month include arugula, beets, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, butternut squash, cabbage, carrots, celery, collard greens, endives, fennel, kale, parsnips, pumpkin, radicchio, radishes, spinach, sunchokes, sweet potatoes, turnips, and winter squash. In honor of soup season in this month's guide, I also have a recipe of the month that you can try. It can help you clean out your freezer. It includes some of the things that are in season right now, and it is a warm, hearty meal that you can throw in the crock pot or on the stove to beat the cold, dreary weather. It's also very inexpensive, and it is chicken tortilla soup. I will link that article below. It is one of my personal favorites, and it's excellent to cook over the weekend and then take for lunch during the week. So good. I also have a few more resources for you over at budgetgirl.com. I have an article on how to salvage old and overripe fruit, how to make millionaire bacon at home, which is a favorite around this house, and we make it a lot during the holidays, 50+ easy ways to save money, how to cut down on household bills, and so much more. I invite you to go check it out. And there are a ton of free planners and other things that can help you organize for the new year at budgetgirl.com/free. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know one of your New Year's goals below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.